Hey guys, Cully3 here and welcome to episode 2 of Luck of the Draw. Now if you missed episode 1, I'll fill you in really quickly on what the idea of the series is. Basically I open 2 jumbo packs, as you can see I'm doing here, and I take the 2 highest rated players from each pack and build a team around those 2 players. So you can see in the first pack I didn't get any good players whatsoever. My highest rated player was a 78 left midfielder from Barcelona named Adriano, and at least he's in a decent formation, 3-4-1-2. I really enjoy playing with that formation. And I also got Donk there, but I will be going with the highest rated player from each of the 2 packs. And what I'll do is I'll just take the rest of the stuff from the pack and send it in the trade pile, and we'll move on to the second pack. Now I actually get a very good player in the second pack, which I was quite happy about. Nothing unbelievable, no team of the year players or anything, I wish. But yeah, you'll see coming up here, it was up to Suarez, so very happy with that. I've actually never ever played with Suarez on all my time on Ultimate Team, which is a massive shock, but I guess I've just went with other striking options in the Premier League, and I've never really wanted to build a Uruguayan team. But you see there, he is in 3-4-1-2 as well, so you'll see coming up here some of the players that I did buy for the 3-4-1-2 team, and you'll see there the first one is Papi Cisse. Now that's his 4th in form. He's already up to 4 in form because he's been playing so well this season, and some goal he actually scored against Chelsea, contender for goal of the season I reckon. But you'll see there Colaccini and also Tim Krul. So they're my 2 team of the year players that I wanted to buy, and also behind him you'll see Di Maria as well that I did pick up. So I just wanted to build something a bit different, and I also the idea for the team was that I didn't want to have any dead links. So you'll see the team, everyone does have a link going into them, and you'll see my record on the left hand side. A couple things to note: did score 35 goals, Torres did score 16. But we will run through the team really quickly. Now I do have Tim Krul in goals. Now he's been massively improved from his 80 rated in form. He's an absolute monster. His diving's been improved by 6, and also his positioning's been improved by 9. So they are 2 massive differences to Tim Krul. Colaccini, he's been absolutely great for me. A bit sluggish at times, but he makes up for it with his unbelievable defending. One of the best standing tackles in the game, and very aggressive. He's very similar to David Luiz. Now David Luiz is my most hated player, but also my most loved player in Ultimate Team. Now the reason for that is I love playing with him. He puts in excellent tackles for me, but when I'm playing against him I can't beat him for the life of me. And similar with Thiago Silva, great pace, great defending, and he's a nightmare to play against, but you love having him in your team. Pops up with a lot of goals too. Actually got 4 goals for me in 10 games, so really impressed with Thiago Silva. Adriano, he was very average, did his job down at the left hand side of the pitch. He does have 5-star weak foot, but didn't really get to use that all that often. And Ramirez, probably the best all-round centre midfielder in the game. Yeah, I'm saying it. He's got absolutely unbelievable stats. Box-to-box midfielder. That's his 2nd in form, by the way. And a lot of you guys will be wondering what I'm doing with Aguero in centre midfield. It's like, why aren't you playing him up front? Well, he does actually have decent stats for centre midfield, and I did need him for, I suppose, the purposes of having no dead links in there. I did opt for Aguero over Tevez, and Di Maria there on the right hand side of the pitch, pace to burn, great crosses, just don't shoot with his right foot, only his 2-star weak foot, so always cut in and shoot with his left. But he is a very good player. I'd recommend getting his in form. And Torres, my favourite player by a country mile for this team, absolutely unbelievable. I'll go into more detail about him later. But Papi Cisse up there, he was, I don't think he's worth the 80k that he actually does cost. He's decent, but there is better striking options in the Premier League. But if you have the money to spend, I guess go and try him out and see if you do enjoy playing with him. He does have a very strong and powerful long shot. But Suarez, I was very impressed with. Very good player. Does lack a bit of pace, but he does make up for it with his strength and his absolute clinical finishing. Very solid player. So yeah, you'll see there everyone does have 9 chemistry in the team, and really enjoy playing with it. Hope you do like that hybrid that I made. It did take me quite a while to build. I had to put my thinking cap on, I suppose, but what I did was I went and played a few games with them, because there's no point in just looking at it in a menu. And you'll see coming up in the first game, I do play a guy who's actually got a couple of team of the year Premier League players himself. He's got Dempsey and Kabay there, and he's also got Agbonlahor up front. Now I absolutely hate playing against Agbonlahor. I'll do anything to beat someone with Agbonlahor in their team. And he's also got Walcott and Lennon, so there's just so much pace. But I do open the scoring with Fernando Torres, who strikes it off the post and in. Absolutely no stopping that. But now guys, this is a lesson on why you should always clear the ball and don't play around with it in your box. Thiago Silva is the culprit, and who punishes me but Agbonlahor, who finishes it into the bottom right. That was absolutely Horrible defending by me, but I do make up for it here. And my PVR did actually cut out there. I promise you guys that that wasn't a tramp goal. It was an absolute rocket of a goal by Papi Cisse. And yeah, my PVR just cut out there. But you'll see here, Torres does cross it in and Suarez gets the goal. You never bring your keeper out. That's an absolute rookie move, but I'll take it all day long. 3-1, but he does set up the nervous finish. Again, Thiago Silva having an absolute nightmare. I don't know what I was doing with him there. Going for walkies in the box, but he just finished it off with Theo Walcott. But I do hold on for a 3-2 win. That was a very exciting game. I thought I'd include it out of one of my 10 games. And the next guy I come up against has a Brazilian, I suppose, Liga. Well, he's got a couple of Liga BBVA players. He's got Pepe and Benzema in there, and also Kaká, but mainly Brazilians in there. Decent enough team. Kaká is a beast, but other than that, Robinho as well. Don't like many of the players in that team. Marcelo, I suppose, is decent, but I do open the scoring with Papi Cisse, none other than him. I actually gave him a grilling, saying he's not worth the money, but yeah, quite a few of the goals I do score in these 2 games were by Papi Cisse, but Torres does steal the show. You'll see there, he does strike it. And who's there? But again, Papi Cisse. Maybe I shouldn't have given him such a hard time. I forgot which games I actually picked and what goals I included. But you see here, Thiago Silva with a ridiculous volley from outside the box. He's a centre-back. What's he doing up there? Well, I suppose he was up there for a corner. That was a stupid question. But again, an absolutely fantastic goal. And Torres here using his strength to push off the players and finesse it in the top right. Torres was so good. He's so improved from his normal card. Yeah, I find he's quite more agile. His strike has been improved. He's a lot stronger. He's just an all-round better striker, and I definitely recommend going out and getting him. But it did finish 5-0, and I'll show you the top 3 players of the team, and you'll see coming up here, the first player is Tim Krul. Now, he was my third favourite player in the team. He's just absolutely clinical goalkeeping by him, and you'll see here his diving was actually improved by 6, so you'll see some of the dives that he does pull off here, and also his handling was improved by 5 from his inform. I should tell you that it's improved from his inform and not his normal card, or even his upped card. Actually, he has quite a few cards out, but his positioning was improved by 9, and that was vital for him, because I found on his inform he did get caught out of position. But you see coming up here in second is Colaccini. Now the reason I did enjoy playing with him so much you'll just see the clips here. His positioning absolutely unbelievable. It's just his tactical awareness has been improved by 9 in his hidden stats, and also his standing tackle and his aggression is improved by 99. So he does go for the ball. He does have that extra bit of kick, and he just wants to win the ball. He's a bit like a copy of David Luiz, but just not as fast. But I do recommend going out and picking him up. He was definitely one of my favourite players. And yeah, don't pick him up if you're not good at defending, though. That's the one thing I will say, because you will lack that bit of pace that other faster centre backs, like I suppose Chiellini, Thiago Silva, David Luiz kind of defenders will give you. But my favourite player you'll see here at number 1 is Fernando Torres. Now I know I'm a bit of a fanboy of Torres, but his inform is absolutely immense. You'll see here he's not only good with his feet, but also with his head, and I'm surprised because his heading, as you can see on the screen, is only 79 overall, yet he just got on the end of everything in the box. He was just so good. One of my favourite players, and again his finesse shot, probably the best finesse shot in the whole game. I know I'm saying it right now, it's a big shout, but he was unbelievable. You've seen goals by him earlier, he was screaming them in. That was over 10 games, but he scored some absolutely sick goals. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed the team, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you next time, guys.